I got a giant dung beetle.
Nice.
No, it looks like a giant piece of dung with a beetle.
Welcome back to Operation Pixel. We're admiring this dung beetle's new Katamari.
No, that's not a giant dung beetle. That's a giant dung with a beetle.
Sorry, what I meant is that dung beetle is playing Katamari.
I wonder if that was the whole concept.
What if they were like, what if you played as a dung beetle and you just roll up everything and people are like, I think some people might frown on a dung beetle. What if we just make it like a space alien? That is fine.
Yeah. Make it a cute little space alien.
Uh-huh. That'll do it. So I mentioned last time that I was going to talk about fire stories.
Again with fire?
Yeah.
You pyro?
Well, it's not so much that. Because I asked you if you'd been burned, and you gave your burn story.
I did. I have been burned.
Mine's...
I've also set my pants on fire.
That's pretty exciting.
At work.
Yeah? How'd that go?
Well, I was using a machine called a hot saw.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically for cutting metal.
Sure.
And whenever you cut metal, giant, like, a massive amount of sparks flies out.
Yeah, I believe that.
So, it's like kind of like a skill saw, or a like a hand saw. You know what a hand saw?
Yeah.
Skill saw.
Skill saw is the one with kind of like a C-shaped blade, and then it's like got
a worm drive.
It's got like a line between the 2 points of the C.
Kind of. A worm drive saw.
I don't know that sounds like weirder to me than skill saw.
Okay, well, anyway, it's like this, it's like that, but it's the blade, instead of cutting wood, is specifically designed to cut metal.
Sure.
And whenever you cut metal, giant amounts
of
sparks. Yes, okay. So if you do not position this giant saw perfectly, massive amounts of sparks will come flying at your leg.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not careful and you're just trying to get the job done fast, is what I was doing, giant amount of sparks will come flying into your leg.
We got that. You've said that 3 times now.
And that will make your pant leg heat up.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And if you're not careful, it will set your pant leg on fire.
I kind of guessed that's where this story was going.
So I've done that. A couple times, actually.
You got a crow, but it's like barely attached to it.
A couple times. I've set my pants on fire a couple times.
Over there.
Fucking crow. So yeah, I've set my pants on fire a couple times, just doing that.
But are you a liar?
No, I'm not. I am not pants on fire, liar, liar. Oh.
I just figured there was never going to be a better chance to make that joke. Anyways.
Oh.
So my stories aren't as interesting as that. I think the first time I burned myself was just on a hot pot or pan or something like that. I think
get some cats.
I think the thing is that like it looked like it was going to fall off or something, so I tried to adjust it and I burned myself. I can't remember.
That's
like,
boring.
Well, yeah. No, it's not as fun as setting yourself on fire with freaking
power tools.
And it's also not as fun as like throwing gasoline into a fire and turning it into a flamethrower.
It wasn't a flamethrower. It kind of was.
It was a big burst of flame.
I was firebending.
Yeah. So, but the other time, and this also isn't as interesting, though it has been an amusing experience, I guess, as far as life goes.
Fucking mopeds.
It's probably sort of closer to your pants getting caught on fire there, because it sounds like nothing bad really happened. It caught on fire, and you're probably like, oh, crap!
I burned my pants!
Okay.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I have a giant hole in my pants.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize how bad the damage was. You just made it sound like they caught on fire, and then you were like...
No, I have a big hole in my pants because of that.
Okay. Good to know. But yeah, there was one time that, like, I burned, or I strained a muscle in PE class or something, right? And so when I got home, my mom was like, well, why don't you try putting a heat pad on it? You know, to sort of relax the muscle. And I was like, okay.
Set your pants on fire.
Sure. It did not set my pants on fire. It did, however, burn my leg really badly.
Did you fall asleep with it on there?
No, I just had it on for a few hours. It was kind of uncomfortable at times, but I was like...
you're not supposed to have a heat pad on for a couple hours. It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody here knew that, or if anybody told me that, because nobody told me that. I just left it on there, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just leave it there for a while and hope it gets better. And so yeah, it bothered me for a little while, and then like, I forget when, it was probably later that day or the next day, but I was pooping. So I had my pants down around my ankles, right, while I'm sitting on the toilet.
Okay.
And I noticed on the back of my leg, I had this big, yellow, gross bubble. It was like the size of a quarter. Like a coin. And it was just... ugh. And I was like, oh god, what is that? I was really worried for a minute I had like a parasite or something. Like, I didn't know what it was. But it was this big, icky, yellow bubble thing.
I forgot about the pool.
Well, you don't have enough time to get all of it.
No, it's okay. I got it a while ago. I think the thing was 3 meters. I got 4.
But I think they were, you know, I think it was, you could have still gotten more stuff just to be bigger. This is fun.
It is fun to get big.
It is fun to get big. But yeah, so I had this gross yellow, bulbous, water-filled freaking...
Did you poke it?
I poked it a couple times.
Did you stab it?
I did not stab it.
Did you let all the pus out?
I did not, because it really stung. I showed it to my mom, though, and she was like, oh, that's a nasty burn. She knew what it was.
You should have stabbed it with a needle.
Well, we could have done that.
Should have done that.
I think she might have argued against that because that's how you get infections. With
No,
open wounds.
that's what Neosporin is for.
We could have done that too. There's always options, man.
Because then there's not that swollen thing that like hurts with anything that touches it.
It wasn't honestly that bad. I think we might have put something. Maybe we did poke it. I can't remember. All I know is that like it was gone like the next day.
Oh my god, my head is spinning around.
I know. We talked about when we unlocked that character. I talked about it when you selected him. You can't be surprised by that in every other episode.
I haven't selected them so very much.
It's been brought up like 3 times now.
Whatever. I want a mushroom.
Oh, that's pretty exciting. Where am I at? Oh, I'm down here. Look at this weirdo.
Hi.
Johnson.
Hi.
Look at Johnson's head.
Johnson? Who's Johnson? This guy right here?
I'm Johnson right here.
No, you're Ace.
No, I'm Johnson.
Oh my god!
Look at my head. Johnson's
It's
pretty
like-
rad looking.
It's like, you got a Johnson head.
Hold on, where did Ace go though? Oh, he's up here. I still want to be Ace.
No, you want to be Johnson.
Hold on, I'm not here. I don't think.
You want to be Johnson.
There we go.
You want to be Dickface.
No, I don't want to be Johnson. You can be Johnson if you want.
I'll be Johnson.
Oh, do be Johnson and then put a mushroom on his head.
I already have it.
Oh, he does have it on his head. Okay. Cool. But yeah, man, that was my nasty burn story.
It's not very exciting.
No, like I
You
said,
just, like, fall asleep with a heating pad.
it doesn't really compare. But, like, I gotta say, man, it is pretty terrifying to, like, suddenly find some weird, unknown bubble
Yeah.
that big
Yeah.
anywhere on your body. Like, that would have been terrifying.
Could you imagine nuclear burns?
Yeah, no, I'd imagine that's terrible.
Have you ever heard of concrete burns?
You've told me about them. I've never seen one.
They're ugly.
Reminds me that I was watching, recently the Batman animated series.
Wait, what?
The Batman animated series.
Oh, I mean like the Cartoon Network one?
Well, when I watched it, it was on, WB, I think. WB Kids, I think.
Oh, I was thinking, was it Batman Beyond?
Yeah, I'm thinking of, like, the old one, man. Like,
Oh.
like when we were, like, 10.
Ah, shit. We gotta get another light
Oh,
source.
this is, yeah, collect the fireflies. Okay, but yeah, I was watching that, and there was one part where he had to fight this invisible dude, and for some reason, there was, like, a back room of this building that this guy was escaping through. Batman chased him into, and there was, like, a cement patch back there. Just like an open cement patch.
1, 2, 3, switch.
And I was like, why is there just an open cement patch in the middle of the floor of this building? Like, the room was obviously under construction, but like...
To the left. 1, 2, 3, switch.
I think we're shortening it down to 1, 2 switch, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Just bringing it up. It's been a
It
couple
sounds
levels.
So peaceful.
Yep. But yeah, man, freaking... this invisible guy ran right through the wet cement, so Batman could see his footprints. And I was like, what an idiot! Who runs through wet cement? It's clearly labeled as wet cement! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it got worse, because then they started fighting in the wet cement, and Batman, like, face-planted in the wet cement.
Opposite of me. Opposite of me.
I'm trying, man. It's not working. I can't move. There it goes.
1, 2, switch.
Got stuck there. But yeah, man, freaking... They started fighting in it, and Batman face-planted in the cement. I think he got knocked unconscious lying in the wet cement. And I was like, isn't that, like, super crazy bad?
Yeah, that'll kill you. Because I know somebody who has died because of that.
Like... I mean, you know, the cartoon's from, like, the 90s.
I know.
And they probably didn't fact-check it very well.
No, my dad was working with somebody, and that happened. Like, probably before that cartoon. And somebody died when that happened.
I'd believe it.
Because you inhale that shit.
I mean, even if you didn't, like, if it hardened on your skin, like, that sounds terrible.
Well, I mean, it's breakable, but it's not the concrete hardening that's the problem. It's the chemicals in the concrete.
Oh, yeah?
It's basically, a concrete burn is an acid burn.
Oh.
Yeah, it's because of the
Chemical reaction.
chemical reactions on the skin. That's what a concrete burn is. It's pretty terrible. It's an acid burn. It really sucks.
I would imagine.
Bad.
Oh, hey, we found a present.
Concrete burns suck balls.
Yeah. No, I would imagine.
I've had a couple.
Oh, cool.
No, not cool.
I mean, it's not cool,
not
but-
cool at all. It sucks a lot.
It's a generic response.
1, 2, switch.
But yeah, man. I don't know, I just thought you might find that story amusing, because, like, I don't know much about cement, but I was like, this is bad.
There was, the last time I watched Batman was when I was really young. And I got terrified.
Which one?
Um,
Oh, there's a turn-in spot.
Oh.
We still have 3 minutes left.
yeah, I was not trying to go here.
Oh. I didn't realize it was a turn-in point. You didn't say it was a turn-in point. I wasn't aiming for
I
it.
thought you
but...
were reading it, like, because we had noticed before that we had to read the shit.
Nope.
It was Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
And there was one scene, like, I turned on Cartoon Network or whatever it was, and, the Joker had, like, done something to the original Batman, and the original Batman was training you, because you were the prodigy in Batman Begins, right?
Uh-huh.
Batman Beyond, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you were, like, the next-gen Batman. Or the guy was.
Yeah.
And there was one scene where the Joker infiltrated Bruce Wayne's little Batcave
Uh-huh.
and, like, sprayed him with something and, like, knocked him out or, like, half-killed him or put him in a coma, and he had a perma-smile on him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Joker's had a few of those episodes where he's got, like, some sort of laughing gas type thing that just, like, forces a smile onto people's
Yeah,
faces.
so, like...
And it always looks super disturbing.
Batman Beyond grabbed Bruce Wayne and flipped him over, and he had this perma-smile of, like, he was dead or coma-ish, but he had this, like, perverse smile on his face. I'm like,
non-responsive.
and I was
smiling.
probably like 12 when I saw this, and I was terrified.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I'm like,
man.
no!
Some of that stuff is actually genuinely creepy.
Yeah, Batman is creepy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, even though he, like, never does anything bad. Oh, we
Hey.
got another...
Oh, they're playing in the fields now.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, we got lyrics and vocals.
Mm-hmm. It's like a music video now.
Oh, wow, he's strong.
Well, we already knew that.
With that little taxi.
Oh, no!
No, this is the king, not the prince.
Yeah, I know, but, like, we knew he was strong, though, because, like...
He can fly?
He got second place in the boxing contest. And he took on thugs and stuff on the street.
He got his hair chopped off. Who would do that? Sit back to back?
I don't know.
I want to sit, like, face to face. Because then you can see the person.
Did you want to try the fireflies again, or do you want to just call that level good?
Well, we did it.
It's true.
Good day, I'm kind of bored.
Wait. I'm not there.
Oh.
Also, next time on Operation Pixel.
We can fight.
I don't want to fight.
We can fight.
I don't want
Let's go fight.
No.